but something feels different now. There was a season when the colors disappeared. The days rolled by, but never seemed to land here. Morning came and went without a sound, like I was floating somewhere far above the ground. The sky was blue, but I couldn't see what everybody else believed. I carried silence like a heavy coat and wore it everywhere I'd go. But somewhere between the sleepless nights and all those long drives alone, something softened in the air. Something finally let me go. Life feels different now. The sunlight lingers somehow. The wind through the trees sings softer than before. And I find myself stopping just to listen more. Life feels different now. I don't know why or how. Maybe the world hasn't changed at all. Maybe my heart finally learned to hear the call. Yesterday I heard an old familiar song and caught myself smiling all the way along. I walked for miles with nowhere to be, and felt a quiet kind of peace washing over me. A little child laughed across the street, and somehow that laughter stayed with me. The smallest moments seemed to shine like hidden treasures I could never find. No grand miracle appeared, no sudden answer came, just 1,000 little moments calling me by name. Life feels different now. The sunlight lingers somehow. The wind through the trees sings softer than before. And I find myself stopping just to listen more. Life feels different now. I don't know why or how. Maybe the world hasn't changed at all. Maybe my heart finally learned to hear the call. I spent so long surviving, counting every scar, never noticing the beauty waiting where you are. Now the morning coffee tastes a little sweeter. The evening shadows don't seem quite as deep, and the silence that once frightened me feels like a friend keeping company. Life feels different now, and gratitude surrounds me now. The same old roads, the same old town, yet everything feels new somehow. Life feels different now. I can finally see the world was holding out its hand and slowly reaching back to me. Life feels different now. The colors found their way somehow, and every ordinary day I live feels like a gift right now. I don't know exactly when it happened, I only know it's true. The sky looks wider than before. The light comes pouring through.
Life feels different now.
Life feels different now.
Life feels different now.
Life feels different now. Oh yeah. Maybe nothing changed at all. There was a time I walked these same old streets without hearing the rhythm beneath my feet. The traffic rolled, the seasons came and went, but every day felt borrowed, every moment spent. The sky would open after rain, but I never stopped to look again. I carried yesterday so long I couldn't hear life's quiet song. Then somewhere in the ordinary, a feeling found its way. The light was always there, shining through the air, falling on the rooftops, dancing on the leaves, waiting patiently for me to believe. The light was always there, in places everywhere. I thought the world had lost its glow somehow, but life feels different now. I heard somebody laughing from a passing car, and it stayed with me longer than the hard things are. I watched the evening settle on the town, and for the first time I didn't rush away from now. A cup of coffee in my hands, the radio playing a slow romance. Nothing grand, nothing new, yet everything felt beautiful. No bells rang out from heaven, no miracle appeared. The light was always there, shining through the air, falling on the rooftops, dancing on the leaves, waiting patiently for me to believe. The light was always there, in places everywhere. I thought the world had lost its glow somehow, but life feels different now. Maybe healing isn't something you can see. Maybe it's learning how to simply be. Maybe it's standing in the morning sun and realizing you're no longer on the run. Maybe it's feeling the breeze against your skin and letting the whole world back in. The light was always there, softly saying I'm still here. In every little moment I once passed by, in every sunset paint in the sky, the light was always there, and now I feel it everywhere. I don't know when my heart began to change, but nothing looks the same. The light was always there. The streets are still the same, the seasons still remain, but somehow when I look around, love is hiding in the smallest sounds. Life has a funny way of returning. There was a time the days ran together like pages blowing through stormy weather. I watched the seasons pass me by without ever looking at the sky. The world kept singing its old sweet song, but I was too tired to sing along. Every sunrise came and went without leaving a single imprint. Then one afternoon in early spring, I noticed something small, somewhere between the raindrops and the sunlight breaking through. I felt the world reaching softly for a heart it always knew. Somewhere between the raindrops and the blue above the trees, life slipped back into my hands like a forgotten melody. I heard a record playing down the hall and found myself smiling after all. Not because the hurt was gone, but because the music still lived on. I walked a little slower than before, past the same familiar stores, and every face and every sound seemed brighter somehow now. No fireworks across the sky, no miracle to explain. Somewhere between the raindrops and the sunlight breaking through, I felt the world reaching softly for a heart it always knew. Somewhere between the raindrops and the blue above the trees, life slipped back into my hands like a forgotten melody. Maybe healing comes quietly, like morning light across a room. Maybe hope is not a destination, maybe it's simply making room for laughter, for wonder, for ordinary days, for all the little pieces of beauty we overlook along the way. Somewhere between the raindrops and the sunlight after rain, I stopped carrying yesterday like a chain around my neck. Somewhere between the raindrops, I learned what peace can be. Not a life without the shadows, but a life where I can finally see. Somewhere between the raindrops, the world began to shine. Not because the stars grew brighter, but because I opened my eyes. Somewhere between the raindrops and the quiet evening breeze, life returned without a warning and settled gently over me. The streets are still the same, the seasons still remain, but somewhere along the journey, the colors came back again. I can't tell you when it happened, I only know somehow life started speaking to my heart, and I'm listening now. Somewhere between the raindrops, that's where life found me. Yeah. Somewhere along the way, the silence changed. There was a time I couldn't sit alone without every memory turning into stone. Every quiet room became a place where old ghosts stared me in the face. The days moved slowly through my hands like drifting grains of desert sand. I watched the world from far away, just trying to make it through the day. Then one evening after the rain, I noticed something strange. The noise doesn't follow me anymore. It doesn't knock upon my door. The shadows still come now and then, but they don't live here like they did back then. The noise doesn't follow me anymore, and I finally hear the word, a mockingbird singing from a telephone wire, a little girl laughing as she twirls. I walked beneath the fading sky and found no reason asking why. The clouds were painted gold and blue, like they had something kind to prove. A song came drifting from a passing car and carried me farther than my scars. For a moment nothing needed fixing. Life was simply existing. No grand revelation came, no headline in the stars. The noise doesn't follow me anymore. It doesn't echo like before. The silence feels softer now, like an old friend sitting around. The noise doesn't follow me anymore, and every little thing feels real. The scent of rain upon the sidewalk, the warmth of a homemade meal. Maybe peace is not a destination. Maybe it's a way of seeing. A heart no longer fighting life, but finally believing that beauty survives the hardest years, and joy survives the tears, that the world keeps opening its arms even after all our fears. The noise doesn't follow me anymore, though I still remember its name. But it no longer writes the story, it no longer carries the blame. The noise doesn't follow me anymore, and somewhere without a sound, life slipped gently through the cracks and turned my whole world around. The noise doesn't follow me anymore, and that's enough somehow. The world is still the world I've known, remembered how to feel alive. The noise doesn't follow me anymore, and the silence finally feels like home. Some things don't arrive all at once. Sometimes they bloom quietly. There was a time when every day looked the same. The streets were full of faces, but nobody had a name. I watched the seasons changing through a window pane, without feeling the sunshine or the rain. The clock kept turning on the wall, but I was nowhere there at all, just drifting through another year, holding on to yesterday's fear. Then one ordinary morning came, without a warning sign. The morning found me smiling before I knew the reason why. A little bird was singing somewhere beneath the wide and open sky. The morning found me smiling like an old friend calling my name. And for the first time in a long, long while, the world didn't feel the same. I heard a record playing from a house down the street, and found myself moving gently with the beat. I stood beneath the sunset longer than before, watching golden colors spill across the shore. A stranger waved and I waved back. No heavy thoughts, no fade in black, just a moment passing by. Yet somehow it filled my life. Nothing changed around me then. The magic was inside. The morning found me smiling before I knew the reason why. A little bird was singing somewhere beneath the wide and open sky. In a long, long while, the world didn't feel the same. Maybe the trees were always dancing, maybe the stars always shine this bright. Maybe life was waiting patiently for my heart to return to the light. And maybe healing isn't thunder, maybe it doesn't make a sound. Maybe it's simply waking up one day and noticing beauty all around. The morning found me smiling, and gratitude filled the air. Every little ordinary moment felt like an answered prayer. The morning found me smiling, though I can't say exactly when. Life reached out its hand so gently and welcomed me back again. I can't tell and life feels beautiful again. Yeah, I didn't notice at first. There was a time I'd hurry through the day, watching every moment slip away. The streets were crowded, the sky was wide, but everything passed before my eyes. I wore my worries like a second skin, carrying storms I couldn't leave behind then. The world kept turning steady and slow, but I was somewhere else, I know. And maybe healing doesn't knock on your door. Maybe it whispers when you're not listening anymore. I stayed a little longer, watching the evening fall, listening to the city lights dance across the wall. I stayed a little longer than I ever did before, and somehow life was waiting there just beyond the door. I heard an old song playing from a passing radio, a melody I thought I'd let go. And for a while I simply stood, letting the music do me good. The wind moved softly through the trees, carrying memories with the breeze. Not the painful ones I knew, only the beautiful ones coming through. Nothing changed around me, but everything felt new. I stayed a little longer, watching the evening fall, listening to the city lights dance across the wall. I stayed a little longer than I ever did before, and somehow life was waiting there just beyond the door. Oh, maybe joy returns in quiet ways, not with fireworks or brighter days. Maybe it's the courage just to see what's been right in front of me. A stranger's smile, a summer rain, a favorite song calling my name. I stayed a little longer beneath the fading sky, watching clouds drift slowly by without asking why. I stayed a little longer, and for the first time in years, the world didn't feel so far away through all the laughter and tears. I stayed a little longer, and somewhere in that moment's glow, life reached out and touched my heart more than it will ever know. I can't tell you when it started, I only know it's true. The world was always beautiful, I just learned how to see it too. used to think miracles were loud. There was a time I measured every day by how much sorrow I could keep away. The hours came and disappeared without a memory staying here. I watched the world through tired eyes, missing sunsets, missing signs. Everything felt far from reach, like life was speaking out of earshot to me. Then something changed without a sound, not in the world, but in the way I looked around. These ordinary miracles hiding in plain sight, a cup of coffee in the morning, a porch light in the night. These ordinary miracles I never noticed then, now they're touching places in my heart that are alive again. I heard a song from years ago, floating softly from a radio, and instead of bringing back the pain, it wrapped me gently like the rain. I watched the clouds drift lazily across a sky that waited patiently, and for a moment I simply stood, feeling the quiet become good. No mountain moved before my eyes, no thunder rolled above. These ordinary miracles hiding in plain sight, a stranger's smile on a busy street, a window glowing bright. These ordinary miracles I never knew were there, now every little piece of life feels like an answered prayer. Maybe healing isn't finding something new, maybe it's finally seeing what was always true. The way the breeze moves through the trees, the way a melody can bring you peace, the way the world keeps offering beauty even when you forget to ask. These ordinary miracles are everywhere I go, in every laugh and every sunset, painting heaven's glow. These ordinary miracles have changed the way I see. The world was always reaching out, I was the one learning to receive. These ordinary miracles now fill my heart somehow, and life feels softer than it did. Life feels different now. I don't know exactly when it happened, or what finally let me see, but the smallest things have become the most beautiful things to me. A breeze through an open window, the sound of children down the street, a favorite song on a Sunday afternoon, the rhythm of my own heartbeat. These ordinary miracles everywhere. They're these ordinary miracles everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh Lord, funny how the world can stay the same and still become brand new. For the longest time the days went by like faded pictures under cloudy skies. I woke up, worked and went back home without ever feeling where I belonged. The seasons changed outside my door, but I barely noticed anymore. Everything felt distant somehow, like I was living behind a wall. Then one morning with no warning, the light felt different on my face. There are colors I never saw before in the same old streets I've known. There are melodies hiding in the wind, where silence used to roam. Nothing changed around me, yet everything feels new. Maybe the world was always beautiful. Maybe my heart finally broke through. A child was dancing at a traffic light, spinning circles in the afternoon sunlight. And somehow I stood there smiling too, like joy was something I still knew. The coffee tasted a little sweeter, the morning air a little deeper, and every face I passed along seemed part of some forgotten song. No miracle arrived that day, no angel crossed the sky. There are colors I never saw before, shining softly everywhere, in open windows, crowded sidewalks, and laughter floating through the air. Nothing changed around me, yet everything feels true. Maybe the world was always beautiful. Maybe my heart finally broke through. Maybe healing isn't finding answers, maybe it's learning how to see the beauty hiding in ordinary moments, waiting patiently for me. The sky at dusk, the moon at dawn, the little things that keep singing long after sorrow is gone. There are colors I never saw before, painting every passing day. The shadows haven't disappeared, they just don't lead the way. There are colors I never saw before. Now I understand somehow, life wasn't waiting to begin. It's been happening all around. There are colors I never saw, and I don't know when or how, but somewhere along this quiet road, life feels different now. The world still turns, the rivers still run, the stars still rise above the darkness, just like they've always done. The only thing that's different now is I finally see them